I'm just out here trying to enjoy my 4th of July, and Konami decides to ruin everything I have planned today by making me talk about some new cards. Just kidding. I actually wanted to talk about this or else I wouldn't be making the video. So what is up, guys? MGo40 here. We've got probably the most ridiculous fairy support I have seen since the game's conception, actually. And you are actually staring at her right here. So, of course, it is a dark fairy. As you guys know, the Solemn Lore is probably going to go a little bit more ridiculous here. But when this card is normal summoned, you can add one forbidden quick play spell card from your deck to your hand, except for Forbidden Graveyard. You know what this means? Forbidden Chalice, Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Sculpture. All of these particularly good cards are, well, they're going to be a little bit better. Just to kind of show you guys some of the stuff we can actually get here. Flash of Forbidden Spell. I guess we can search for Forbidden Arts of the Gishki. Chalice, of course. Forbidden Dark Contract. Scripture. Lance. Can't add this for whatever reason. Dress. And Forbidden Trapezoid. Huh. This is interesting, I guess, for a support card, but well, there's that. But that's not all. This thing actually does other things. During your opponent's turn quick effect, you contribute this card, special summon one level 4 fairy monster from your deck. Alright, now, fairies in general are a rather interesting, specific. I'm not going to show the shitty normies here, because I really don't care about those. So, oh god, we can do Absorbing Kid. Alright, so just, oh hey, I guess we can bring out the melodies. This is what I care about. So, this confirms what I thought I knew. So, Bountiful Artemis, congratulations, Counter Fairies. You now have a means to have a Lone Fire Blossom to get into Bountiful Artemis. This is kind of something that I think the deck has needed for a little bit, actually. You now have a consistent means to beam out Artemis, use your counter trap cards, and actually, you know, refuel what the deck was meant to do. Like I said, this is the best damn fairy support I've seen in a long time. And I guess as a subset here, this is Cloudian support as well. I didn't actually realize that. Constellar Sombre. Oh no, you can actually Refukill her. Oh no. Well, you can Refukill her out. Gillindo we really don't care about. Fucking Refukill. How did I forget about that? Just general fairy support, actually. Senju Manj, or yeah, Senju doesn't really matter. Stick Chair doesn't really matter. But I guess you can bring out Kadena and stuff too, and Vanitas. But like, this is holy crap! I forgot about Nurse Refukill. Cool. So both Bountiful Artemis counter fairy decks, in addition to Nurse Burn, got new effects. Now remember, it is during your opponent's turn, which is fine. If you're playing these passive decks, this effect doesn't mean jack shit to you anyway, honestly. But you have the ability to search for a forbidden card on summon, so it is a +1 for defense. So you can grab Lance to protect your Bountiful from getting destroyed. Same thing. Yeah, I know you got to play bad cards in your deck, but that's not a problem. I don't see any. The forbidden cards were good anyway, especially things like Chalice. If you can Chalice a starter, and you know, stay in the lead, like, you're not in a bad position whatsoever. And I think that in terms of just good overall support, this is fucking nuts. Like, better than I actually had originally thought, honestly. Sometimes Konami will fucking just unload on me and I'll lose my mind. So we got a couple of things here, down here. This was from the commercial. Kind of just confirming a few things. We already know about this. We already know about this. We already know about the Dino Wrestlers. We got a couple of other new interesting toys here. So the first one here is Eternal Galaxy, which is this trap card. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Galaxy support already, but we'll see how this goes. So, if you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, target one Xyz you control, special summon from your extra deck one Photon or Galaxy monster that is rank 4 or higher. Oh, that is 4 ranks higher than the monster you control by using it as Xyz material. The summoned monster is treated as Xyz material. Oh, God. So, you gave us a means to... This card's fucking terrible. I guess it's cool because for 4 higher, which means if you're on 4, you go to 8. You don't get the fucking leeway whatsoever. It's just you jump up to 8. So, I mean, I guess you can bring out the larger Xyz dragons. I don't like this. Honestly, I think that this is just a shitty card in general, but Photon players try to change my mind. Foolish Burial Mass. So, I've already heard half of the comments section of everywhere already being like, oh no, not another Foolish Burial Goods. Well, actually, this one I'm a little bit more a little bit happier for. So you can activate only one card with this name's card once per turn, and during the turn that you activate this effect, you cannot set spells and trap cards. I don't know why the fuck you had to include that effect, Konami. Like, I guess you just wanted to take away all defense potential for the idea I have, but it's fine. So you pay half your life points, send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. For those of you that don't know what we're going to use this for, there's a little thing called Herald of the Arclight, and this guy specifically says if this card is sent to the graveyard, add one ritual monster or one ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. So my most ideal thing here would be go Gildagra, Gildagra, pay 2 iterations on Gildagra, send 2 heralds to the graveyard, resolve your search, and then you can just be even more trash and activate this spell card here, go down to 1,000 life points, not be able to have defensive cards, and just sit there and cry as your opponent beats over your Gildagra for lethal. That's the only time that I feel that like I'm going to want to do this. But Gildagra, I guess, is like the one thing that I want to just mess around with this card with in general. I don't see any other... I could be missing something. Please correct me in the comment section here. But for the most part, I think that that is the way that I would most use this card. This is another additional starter for a ritual deck. I mean, half your life points is shit, but whatever. We're already playing rituals, so we're probably losing anyway. Just the bad side of things. Mystic Holdra. Ooh. I'm already crying because you're level 5 with 1,500, I think. Yeah. So if this card is a normal special summon, you can discard one card and apply the following effects depending on the type. So monster, add one trap card from your graveyard to your hand. Spell card, add one monster card from your graveyard to your hand. Trap, add one spell card from your graveyard to your hand. What in the fuck is this? This is just recursion for a different type. This doesn't seem that good, honestly. This card seems bad. Maybe I'm wrong. This card seems okay if I want to play Gildagra, and this is interesting. And we've got the most fucking broken fairy support I've ever seen. Well, moving on along. A new journey begins in a cybernetic future. So we got the pre-release, or a little statement from Konami. It's just kind of like, hey, you know, check this shit out. Like, good things are coming. So, first off, Konami, don't disappoint me with these releases, but anyway. So Codebreaker's information kind of, we already know about this. We're getting more information on the Fresh, Ruin, and Demise, which we already know about. Let's see here. Finally, oh no, right here. Legendary Link Monster, let you special summon, blah, 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 blah. We already know we're getting Dragoonity and Cyber Dragon support. Now this is the interesting part here. Finally, the Noble Knights take up their arms and return to the battle once more. Noble Knight Castine is an explosive special summon granting extra normal summons to help you assemble your party. Overlay your Noble Knights to unleash Sacred Noble Knight of King Castine, a rank 4 field sweeper that bounces opposing cards. When it's destroyed, King Castine replaces itself with another Noble Knight Xyz monster in your extra deck, holding the line against your opponent's forces. This is not what we needed. This is good. We're getting there, Konami. You still don't understand that we still need a special summon a Noble Knight from the deck and equip an appropriate spell card to it. I don't know. I can't walk into Konami headquarters and be like, hey, this is what we need. Do it, because she ain't going to listen. Xyz replacing is fine for dedication with Medrot. You still need to give us more starters. If you're not giving us starters, our decks are just going to continue to be a pile of shit. You'll be like, I wonder why nobody's playing Noble Knights. Alright, the equipped concept is bad. You need to give us broken cards to support them. And I know to the 3 Noble Knight players in my comment section, I know. Noble Knights are inherently good because of Isolde. Isolde helped a lot. I know this. So do you, so do I. Alright? What is still bad is I have to equip bad cards to these things. So, hopefully, whatever the hell they're planning here, we'll have to wait and see just how it goes. But I'm really hoping that for the most part, you will give us that broken spell card to benefit us, because we need this. Trust me. Gave us the danger archetype. It seems like things are going well, but it is Konami some days. So guys, what do you think about the new stuff? What do you think about that fresh fairy support? I'm excited as hell. Guys, please tell me what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And that's all I got, guys.